Hello everyone. Today we will understand the next concept of Unit 1, that one is related to the object oriented programming as a subject. Then we already understand the introduction to object oriented programming, the need of object oriented programming. Now in this lecture we will understand the fundamentals of object oriented programming, fundamentals, basic things. Then it's about the namespaces. This concept we will understand later. We will understand first what exact the object is, classes, data member, methods, messages in this lecture. Then we will start with the basic, that means what is an object. We already understand object means what. We'll just to review it for better understanding. Object is an entity that has a state and behavior. Means is the particular entity which one is have the state and behavior. Anything which one is have the state means a data, and the behavior means a function. That's we can say that is an object. Then as a name, object oriented implies objects are the key to understand object oriented. If we understand the object oriented programming subject, then definitely we need to know about what exact the object is. If we clear about the object concept, then we can easily understand the object oriented programming, what exact the use of object oriented programming. That's why the example is a real time world. Objects are like your desk, your television, your car, your bike, or your bicycle. These are the objects in a real world. Then what is an object? That means again the particular object have a state and behavior. We already understand the bicycle example. That one is bicycle have a state, bicycle have a behavior or the function. Okay, that is simply the concept related to the object. Then object, if we see that one is object, then what is meant by the class, and then data member and method. This data member and method, this is one is again related to the object, and that one is a combination with the these three. It may be a comes with the class concept. We will understand class means what. First we will understand what is meant by the object. That one is a real world object. That one is a bicycle. The particular, these are the data attributes of a particular objects, and these are the functions of the methods of the object. Your bicycle is an object. Okay, your bicycle, right? Your bicycle is an object. Now we will understand what is exact the class. We already understand what is meant by the object. Means what? Your bicycle is an object, right? Then what is an OOP? That one is a object oriented programming. A class, in that we will understand what is a class in a OOP. That is a object oriented programming. A class is a blueprint for creating an object. Class is a blueprint to create the object. Then what is exact the class is? Providing the initial value for the state and implementation of a behavior, means the functions. That one is, we can say that is a class is a blueprint for creating an object. Means with the help of class we create a object, and under that it run with the some situation like the member variable or the attribute and the member function. That process or that situation structure, we can say that is a class. In general example, that one is a class, that is a car is a class. Then variable, that is a car name, speed of a car, that is a variables or the attributes, or we can say that is a data of a class. Then methods, we can say that braking, drive a car, these are the functions or the methods of a particular car class. Then if we say that car as a class, and if we say that is a my car, then it comes with a object. If we say that is a car, then we can say that is a class. Car is a one class. In that, my car is a one object, your car is again another object, XYZ's car is again a third object, right? But all the cars comes under the car class. Okay, that is actual the concept of a class. Means whatever the categories of a particular object, we can say that that is comes under the one class. Like a car is a one class, bicycles is a one class. Bicycle contains again the number of bicycles, like type of a bicycle, your bicycle, my bicycle. These are the classification of objects under the class. Then again, as a programmatically, what exact the class is a building block of a C++. Later we will understand the object oriented programming with the C++ concepts, C++ programming, because of C++ is object oriented programming that lead to the object oriented programming in a class. User defined data type. Normally class is a user defined data type which holds its own data member. Data members means attributes, and the member functions means particular methods under the particular class. Data members and the member functions which can be accessed and used by creating an instant of that class. We access that class and create the instant of that class. Means that one is when we create a class, we create the instant with the help of the data member and the data member functions. We create an instant of a class. What exact the instant means? Particular bicycle speed is, then bicycle in a situation of changing a gear, that is one instant of your bicycle, or it may be the instant of a bicycle class. That one is simply the concept about the class and instant of a class. These are the two concepts comes under the object oriented, that is the class and the instant of a class. Definitely instant of a class is changed with the object variation, or it may be when object situation change, we can say that that class instant is changed, or indirectly we can say that object is a instant of a class. That is basic definition about the particular comes under the class. A class is like a blueprint for an object. That one is simply the one structure for the object. Then data members, that one is simply the data members means the variables under the particular class, and methods, that one is the functions under the class. The next, that one is a class in object oriented programming with a data member and a methods. This is simply the example which one is represent the data member and the methods. Okay, that one is simply changes. That one is, we will just to verify the recording because of it may be the stop, I think. Okay, it's going on. What is a class? That one is a class. This is simple the example of class in OOP with a data member and the methods. That one is a class is simply the bike is a one class, right? Then bike class contains a multiple type of bikes, or it may be the again the bike or the instances of a bike. That is class as a bike, it contains methods or the functions of a bike and the data member or the attributes of a bike. That is the class. Then instant of class means what? That is your bike. Then data members, that one is just current speed, current, that one is a whatever the situation, cadence means a particular speed within a second, or it may be the per hour, or it may be the number of gears, current gear. Then it may be the operation, that one is changing the gear, braking is the one operation or the functions under the your bike. Then these are the some operations and the data members, methods or functions. These are the methods or functions of your bike. Then these are the data members, Then this situation we can say that instant of a bike class. Okay, and this is the bike class, right? This is simple, the difference between the instant of class and a class. Then next, that one is as a programmatically, what is an object in a programming? That is simply the class. That one is example of classes. That one is a student, that one is one class, and then this is the data attribute or data member. This is member functions of a student class, and in that we can say that student is one class, and if the particular student name and the then get name is one operation under the student class, then we can say that that is one instant of a class, and that one is definitely run with the object. That's why it comes under the object programming. That is simply the multiple classes, like we already understand the car, then the circle. These are the example of a classes. Okay, then data member and the member function, we already understand data member and then the data functions. Then component of object oriented programming, that is a class is one component. We can say that classes, we can say that the indirectly we can say that that is object. Same thing, student is one class, we can say that that is one object under the programming. Then student calculate the radius of a circle, get the radius of a circle, then student is one object, circle is one object, and then this two student is comes under the one class and circle comes under another class. Then component object, that one is classes, that is objects class, then objects instant of a class, and then class properties belong to the class, that is the methods, and the object is the instant properties belong to the particular object. That one is a simple the scenario related, or we can say that component of the object oriented. Class is a group of objects, like a car, then is a group of cars, then common which have the common properties. It is a template or blueprint from which object are created. Then car is a simple one class, then object, that is a particular, your car is one object, my car is another object. It is a logical entity, it is non-primitive data type. We will understand what is exact the non-primitive data type. Class is a data type, then non-primitive data type. Then it cannot be a physical, no memory space allocated when you create the classes under the C++. Class member are access modifier, then we will understand these concepts later, what exact the access modifier, then what exact the object under the C++ class, C++ class, then methods, then instant variable and constructors. We will understand later at the C++ as object oriented. Now we will only understand the object oriented programming concept. Okay, then later we will understand object oriented programming concept with the C++. Then what is an object? Object is an instant of a class. Then entity that have a state, a behavior, is known as an object. For example, chair, pen, table, keyboard, these are the simple object. Then particular object have the state and the behavior. Then pen is one class, then your pen, or it may be my pen, or it may be your table, my table. These are the particular objects comes under the classes. Then primitive versus non-primitive. Data type primitive is a boolean numeric, that is character, integral that contains integer, floating. These are the normally we can say that primitive. Non-primitive, string, array, classes is a non-primitive. Then the next concept, that one is a messages in a object oriented programming. Simple, consider as one student and one faculty. These are the two objects, or maybe two classes communicate to each other. That one is definitely done with the message passing. Same concept implement with the object oriented programming. Whatever the object communicate to each other, that one is done with the messaging. Messaging an object, that one is itself one object. messaging an object may cause it to be a change in a state. Like when you change the state of a particular object like bicycle, when you change the gear, you need to that one is done by the particular who one drive the bicycle, that person change the gear, and that one is changing process or sending us some information or executing some action. That means simply the sending or maybe sending us some message to a particular sending a message to a particular next object. That one is in generally it's not run with the messaging, but under the programming, when one object send a request to another object, that one is definitely done with the messaging. We will understand the in general example. Elevator object with will move when it is otherwise ideal, and user passes a floor button. If we click it on a floor 5, then it's move to floor 5. Means user send a message to the elevator and then it move, but not carefully that was an object does when a message depend on the state. It was in a when messaged. Thus the state of an object is an a consequences of a history of the messages it's have received. Means elevator receives this different type of message, like someone else click on a button on a 5, 3, 2, 8. These are the messages sending to a particular object as a elevator, and it's depend on that history. If we click, one person click on a 5th, then the particular elevator goes on a 5th floor, and then second person click on a 8 and then it moves to 8, or it may be the 3, 2, 1, whatever. That's why it's mentioning with the consequences of a history of messages it has received of a particular elevator. Then messages in object oriented programming, that is simply the student is one class, faculty is one class, and the particular management is one class. The particular itself class is an object under the object oriented programming. Then when one object send a message to another, like faculty create the performance with the help of management object and get it or send it to the student, right? That is simply the message passing between the objects. Then next, that one is object A, B, C, D. Then it's communicate to each other with bidirectionally. Here is also bidirectionally. It's when you mention with the bidirectional, it's also okay. Then this is simply the object communication between the multiple objects, and that one is done with the messaging. Later we will understand how exact passes the messages and all the things with practically under the C++ programming. Okay, thank you.